So, is it possible to make money using systematic trading? Well, hello and welcome to tradingsystems.com channel. The hint is yes, it is absolutely possible. So, let me talk about a little bit of what systematic trading is, and welcome to the educational videos of systematic trading. I'll be posting a lot more videos, and today is the first one of this kind, so we'll get a lot more every single week. So, stay tuned. Before I move on, I want to do a little disclaimer. As always, make sure to do your own due diligence. I'm not a financial advisor. I can show you our way, the way that I trade, our students trade, and Lawrence trade, but it may not work for you. So do your own due diligence. Don't just trust my word. Okay. A little bit shameless thing about us is check it out. Check our site, tradingsystems.com, and we wrote 3 books at least, and one more book is coming from Lawrence. Another book is coming from me later this year. And if you go to our site, you can check out the demo, check out interviews with Lawrence, and you can even get a lot more information, like a free course. So go check it out, tradingsystem.com, and enjoy over there. But before we do this, watch this video fully, and then let's move on. Okay, so what is systematic trading? Well, systematic trading is rule-based trading. It provides verifiable results. And on the top of it, this whole thing is it has a lot less emotions associated with it. So as an example, when I do day trading, if I do day trading, I am on a scale of 1 to 10 is about 9. I'm up there as far as the emotions are concerned. On top of it, if I'm just even a regular investor and I don't know, should I be in the market, should I be out of the market? And that's where the rule-based systematic trading can come into the rescue. It will help you to actually be able to create certain rules and then based on those rules achieve the results you're looking for. So, as an example, rules are if something, then do this. That equals the rules. So as an example, if our market is above 200-day moving average, then we're going to do some action. We're going to go in the position of the market, or we're going to purchase specific stocks. But if the market is below the 200-day moving average, then we're going to get out from our positions. So this is the type of rules I'm talking about. Why is it a lot less emotions? It's very simple. Because I have strict rules, which let me know exactly when to get in and when to get out. That lets me to be a lot less emotional because I don't need to think about it. Oh, should I really be out? Because a lot of people say that it's still good to be in the market. Or the other way around, if somebody's saying that it's doom and gloom in the market, but all the indicators said you need to be in the market, again, a lot less emotion should be involved. You will be sleeping much better at night. On top of it, because it's rule-based, we can then verify what's going to happen if it would have been same thing rule would have applied to the past. So this way I can verify. It's called backtesting process, right? So I can verify based on the previous conditions for those rules. At the same time, there's a lot of things that you need to account for this, and that's why I will have more and more of these educational videos which can help you to understand. But the most important part is we're here not to be right, but we're here to make money. So all the rules and verification of those rules is the very important step that you need to know. Now, let me show you what can be achieved as an example with the rules. So here's the very simple long-term trend following system. So it's a trend following system where we get on the trend, we stay with the trend for as long as there is a trend. Very simple notion, but as you can see, in this particular curve, the brownish orange line, it shows you the curve would have been with your account if you would have purchased this particular or used this particular rule-based system. As an example, you invested $100,000 and would have ended up in 2007 and ended up with more than 3 million by now. Obviously, I'm not saying that that would actually happen right now because you couldn't just roll back the time and start it back in 2007. But it shows you what would have happened if you used this specific simple rules. The bottom portion of this chart shows you the red line shows you the actual benchmark. This is the S&P 500. As you can see, if the same $100,000 would have been invested back in 2007, and by now with all the ups and downs, it would have made you only 400 something thousand. So yes, you would have tripled your account, but not the same way as I would have done with this. On top of it, as you can see, there is a lot more zigzag happening with the benchmark as far as the drawdowns is concerned, meaning that when the market dropped, we didn't drop as much. So let me show you what it means. As an example, if I put the bottom portion, it shows me how much underwater I was, meaning that when we made new highs in our curve, and then as the market started dropping, you can see the market start dropping and dropping. We also dropped, but then we stopped, and then we resumed, as opposed to the market keep dropping and dropping and dropping, and then taking off a little bit. And then again, we had the same situation. This is COVID, this is the 2018, this is 2022, the most recent occurrence of this whole thing happening, and this is the financial crisis. As you can see, it gives you a lot of things that can happen. So now, let me talk just a little bit about the rules. For this particular system, and I'm not going to go a lot into the rationale of these rules right now. We can go in different videos about the rationale for each in particular rules and how to create the systems. Basically, stay tuned for a lot more videos coming up. This is the first one in the series. But in this particular case, I only have 3 rules. One rule to have a candidate to enter. Another rule is to enter into the order and to get into position. And the third rule, how to get out from the position once we are ready. It only works with the 5 stocks at a time with NASDAQ 100 stock universe, and it's a weekly system. This particular system I used in my most recent workshop that I've done in December. And if you are curious about this workshop, and there is about 20 something systems in that workshop were discussed, actually more than that, but you can write to me at the end of this video. You will have a specific email to write back, or look at the comments for this video. But in essence, this is the type of rules that we can go to. So let me show you just a little bit of how it works in real time, not actual trading, but show you the back testing, and we will move on from there. So here's the software that I was using to create these results. As you can see, it's the same graph. Let me turn off the benchmarks drawdowns so it's a little bit easier to see at the bottom. So this is what you can see that the curve would have generated on the drawdown side, and this is the depth of the drawdowns. Notice the returns. It's around almost 22%, which is significant returns. The drawdowns is less than 25% drawdowns. But as I said, the rules are very simple. We work with the NASDAQ 100 stock set, which is the portfolio. We do the weekly only frequency of signals. We only get into 5 stocks at the 20% allocation. We only work with a few things that I want to filter out from the universe. It's only $1 or over stocks, meaning that I don't want to work with cheap stocks or illiquid stocks. That's why I have filter. I also have the market regime over here in this particular case with the 200-day moving average for NASDAQ 100 and the SPY to be above it. And then here's the actual one rule. One rule is my trend has to be above 200-day moving average. That's about it. That's one rule. So that single rule allows me to create very interesting results, as you can see. Here I select the specific candidates based on who is the most liquid stock is. And then my second rule, the order, is I get my highest high of 14 days, and that's what I'm getting into. And then my only exit, it's a 50-day channel, okay? The Dungeon channel, the lowest low of the last 50 days. That's it. As I said, there's a lot more I can discuss, and a lot more I'm discussing during the actual workshop for rationale of every single rule, how to actually scan for the stocks like this using the software or a different software, or even using our software. So that's the rationale, but that's not rationale, but that's what the system is. And check it out, the actual yearly performance as compared to the benchmark. See, like, if I would have invested 100,000 in this particular system, and that's how many trades it would have done for each particular year, and the returns it generates for each particular year. Obviously, in 2024, it will generate 70% versus the 23% what the market did, right? So keep that in mind. In the monthly period, monthly statistics, you can see again, but month by month, it can be sometimes very ridiculously huge. We're going to look at the 2020 year. Yes, it went down, but then it stayed flat, and then how much it generated coming out from the COVID crash, right? Or even the 2024, how much it would have generated in 2024. So this is one of the significant systems that you can use, and there's a lot more, again, statistics and a lot more discussions. Maybe someday I will show it like different things what we do, but here's what it is. So let me switch back to a little bit to the finished video, and hopefully that will be helpful to you to understand that if systematic trading can help you to actually make money. So we get asked a lot if our software, the one that I just showed you, it's called QuantumX, is available as a retail product. Well, I want to preemptively say that no, it is not available as a retail product. Maybe sometime in the future, but at least not in any kind of a near future. We use it as a part of our mentoring program. So once again, it's a 4-month program. It's meant for very few people. So it's is more of a boutique style approach where we teach people how to learn systematic trading, how to use it to your advantage, and you create your own systems using our software, and we eat our own cooking, which means that we actually trade the way we show you how to trade. So our program is all about, from start to finish, how to actually become a systematic trader and how to be trading it live. So if you're curious, book a call, go to tradingsystems.com, click on apply and schedule a call. And if you have any questions, write to info@tradingsystems.com, and Lawrence or I will be answering any of your questions. So once again, thank you for watching and good luck with your trading journey. Bye.